Pecan Point is Texarkana's only microbrewery, located in historic downtown Texarkana next to the Perot Theater. Pecan Point brews unique craft beer and delicious American food.
The color of the beer pretty much all depends upon how much the grain has been roasted. Barley is the predominant grain when you're making beer. You can use other grains such as flaked maize, rye, stuff like that. So pretty much what you've got here is some flaked barley. It's just the seed pretty much just pressed out. Here we have a pale grain. It's pretty light. It's the base grain in most beers. This is a caramel 40, and 40 refers to the darkness, how dark it is. And over here we have chocolate malt. It has nothing to do with chocolate. It has to do with the color.
Right.
And this last one over here, these are some hop pellets.
Right now we're doing 80-gallon batches. We heat up 80 gallons of water to approximately 155, 60 degrees.
Right.
Then we put the grain in and steep the grain, and that's called a mash.
Right.
And then we pull the what's called a wort off the bottom. The water the mash takes the sugar and flavors from the malted grain, and then we put that wort in the kettle, and it boils for an hour. Bring it up to a boil for an hour, and during that hour at different points you add different amounts of hops. Hops for bittering and hops for flavoring.
Here at Pecan Point, we usually keep on tap between 5 and 6 beers.
This is the lightest one that we have on tap right now. Then I'm going to do the Pecan Point Ale, and it's a medium-bodied, medium-colored ale. This is the Grimm Porter, named after the Grimm Hotel. Bell's Milk Stout, Bell's Dairy Milk Stout, the darkest beer that we have on tap right now. And that's our basic flight.
I think one of the hardest things is going to not necessarily getting the color that you want, but getting the flavor you want out of the malt. So then you have a lot of other more specialty grains like smoked grains. You can get a more smoky flavor to your malt profile versus just color. So.
Folks, if you haven't tried the Pecan Point Brewery right here in Texarkana, come by and sample some of their beer, and hey, you can even take some of it home. And if you hadn't tried their steaks, probably the best steak in the state of Texas or Arkansas. Come see them right here at Pecan Point Brewery in Texarkana.